it's a deadly disease, and people are having to stay home, and they're not feeling like they're being protected right now by their government or their employers at this point.
Paramedics having long waits before they can drop off patients, and nurses having to triage patients in their personal vehicles. That was the scene here in Steinbach. As COVID-19 cases continue to rise across the province, nurses, paramedics, and health professionals are all sounding the alarm that the system is reaching a tipping point, particularly at Bethesda Regional Health Centre. In a statement the Manitoba Nurses Union shared, the hospital is struggling with capacity as a high volume of patients keep arriving by ambulance and on their own. Nurses are reporting having to triage patients in their cars at times because of lack of space in the emergency department. Multiple units are experiencing outbreaks, and approximately 7 nurses have already tested positive for COVID. And it's not just nurses facing difficulties. So are paramedics.
You know, the offloading time is really becoming stressful, right? So they're waiting with the patient instead of being available for another call. So that's putting a huge stress on the system. It's putting a huge stress on our paramedics. Thing is they're being relied on a lot to sort of hold these patients and then wait until there's room in the ER and in the facility to actually have them assessed and admitted.
He says the backlog of getting people into the hospital and triaged at ER is taking a toll on everyone, including those who don't have COVID-19, who need to be transported to another location because there's no space for them at Bethesda. All of this comes as a large anti-mask car rally went through the town on Saturday. Rose says that people need to stop looking at a mask as something political.
Think about those healthcare workers who need to be at work and who want to be at work to take care of you and your family when the time is there that it's necessary. It is an absolute slap in the face for every single healthcare professional in the province to hear things like that.
Morose points out that it would have been better if cuts to healthcare and emergency rooms had not been made prior to the pandemic. But he says now the government needs to step in and help by providing all health professionals with full PPE.
Something needs to drastically change, and that means we need better protection. We need full protection in every interaction that we have, and we need government to step up and then do the right thing here.
Morose says that they can only do so much when there's just not enough people. In Steinbach, Marie Gomez, City News.